Today, civil war grips America. How long before they look to our borders again?
Whether as a British colony 150 years ago or an independent country now, Canada worries about the U.S. Threats to sovereignty from the South drove smaller colonies to unite in 1867, what's now being celebrated. Even today, a young, high-profile prime minister keeps his focus south of the border.
Canadians expect me to do two things, compatibly and consistently, which is stand up for Canadian values and interests, but also have a constructive working relationship with the administration of our largest trading partner and most important friend and ally.
The election of Donald Trump looms large as Canada celebrates this year, and Justin Trudeau has been working hard to keep a protectionist president from harming Canada.
Canada has this interest in maintaining a close relationship with the United States, but the United States also has an interest in having an amiable relationship with Canada.
All this year, Canada's federal government is paying for quite a party, $1 billion, on commemorative activities, some of them controversial, like a giant rubber duck for Canadian cities' waterfronts.
Whether it's hats or flags, cold drink holders, coffee cups, even an $800 designer scarf, Canadians can get objects with the Canada 150 logo almost anywhere this year. But it has to be said that the party spirit is a little more subdued than it was for another significant anniversary here, the country's centennial in 1967.
Then the country was very different, populated mostly by people of European origin coming to terms with the end of British influence. Now, immigration has changed Canada a lot. Still say many it's not as assertively patriotic as its neighbor to the south.
Well, it's not as Canadian to flout, but this is a very tame affair. And a lot of the events that are going on are simply because of government sponsorship.
The celebrations of Canada's 150th anniversary have begun. Some say they won't be marking a date rooted more in colonialism than democratic freedom. But this is a young country that has room to grow, that's making every effort to do so. Daniel Lack, Al Jazeera, Toronto.